my name's Paige. Welcome to my channel. So in October, I tried to do a supernatural themed TBR, and I was excited about it. I am still excited about it, but it is October 26th when I am filming this, and I have only read 5 books, and only 4 of those were from my TBR. So in November, I kind of think I need a break from a pretty strict TBR. I have just not had a lot of time to read. I am a teacher. I've said this a few times. I teach 2nd grade, which is 7 to 8-year-olds. And at the beginning of this year, I had 14 students, and it was wonderful. I loved it. I was also teaching at nighttime. It was something that my district was trying out. So I was teaching from about 3 to 9 o'clock every night. And now I am on a morning schedule, and I don't do well in the morning. So I have just been very tired, and I have not been wanting to read. Also, on top of that, I have been wanting to read fan fiction a lot lately too. So instead of picking up books on my TBR, I've been wanting to pick up fan fiction. In addition to that, I have signed up for a fanfiction challenge, and I have 2 partners for this, so I am writing 2 separate fanfiction stories, and that is something I have to dedicate some time to. So I haven't really been able to read a lot in October because of all of these reasons, and I think that's going to roll over into November. So this is how I'm going to do my November TBR. It's going to look a lot different than my past TBRs, but I'm still hoping that it works out. The only book I am actually planning to read this month in November is The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. This is actually a reread for me. I read it in April, I believe, but the page turner, that's my name, and I can't even say it. The Page Turner Book Club is reading this for November, and they've actually so kindly asked me to be a part of their live show with them, and let me tell you, if you join the live show, you are going to see me crying over this book. Like, I am going to warn you right now, I will cry on the live show talking about this book because I love it so much. So this is the one book that I will absolutely be planning to read in November just because I love it so much. I'm so excited that they are reading this book. I cannot even wait. I cannot wait. I'm wanting to pick it up right now immediately, but there's still days left in October and I have a TBR I have to make kind of a dent in. So this will be the only book on my November TBR, but there are some other books I'm going to talk about 20 of them actually. I'm so hungry. So if you have watched any of my past TBRs, I like to stick to 5 prompts and then do 5 mystery picks, usually by a random number generator. But this month I don't think I can handle that. I feel very pressured sometimes to read all of those books for myself just because I am a bit of a completionist. So what I felt like I should do this month is I should look at Scribd and Audible and see which books they offer that I already have on my shelf. So I went through and I typed every single book that I own into Scribd, and I have a pile of books that are on Scribd that I would like to get to. And then I also have a couple of books that I have purchased through Audible that I would like to read as well. So I'm going to start with the Audible picks. One of my TBR picks from October was The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson, and I have not started this as of yet, but I am planning to start it on like October 28th. So we'll see how far I can even get into it, but I'm planning on rolling this over into November, and I have it on audiobook now, so hopefully things will go a little bit faster for me reading this. We will see though, but this is a potential November TBR pick. Then I also have Becoming by Michelle Obama. I am about 40 pages into this. I was supposed to read this in September and I just never ended up finishing it. And I really liked the first 40 pages, so this is something that I would also like to continue and eventually finish. And the last option that I have on Audible is Muse of Nightmares by Laini Taylor. I read Strange the Dreamer a couple months ago and I just never continued on with it, but I would like to, so those 3 books are potential picks for November. We will see. It's going to definitely be a mood month. Oh my gosh, I need Chipotle. I need it so bad. I need it so bad. I'm so hungry. I want chips. All right, then with my Scribd picks. I know that Scribd likes to stop showing books after you read about 4 audiobooks. So we will see which ones will still be available throughout the month, but these are all of the ones that are currently available right now. So the first 2 options that I have are Return to the Isle of the Lost and Rise of the Isle of the Lost by, what's her name? Melissa de la Cruz, and these are Descendants books. I bought them because my younger cousin asked me to read Descendants books. I read the first one that is offered. It's like Escaping the Isle of the, no. I think it's just called I Love the Lost, and it was so long and kind of boring, but it was kind of cute too. So I need to finish these so I can pass them on to my little cousin, but I don't really want to read them. But I did pay for them, so I'm going to eventually read them. So that's why they are on a potential November TBR. I think I'm just going to speed through the rest of them just so you know what is available and what I may or may not read, because I don't really think I want to give synopsises for every single one of these. So here we go. They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. I'm probably going to say this wrong. A Man Called Uva by Fredrick Backman. Felix Ever After by Kacen Callender. You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson. All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. Atonement by McEwan. Peter and the Starcatchers by Dave Barry and Ridley Pearson. My cousin gave this one to me. Misery by Stephen King. The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. And the last three are ones that if I read one of them, the other ones will not be available because Scribd does not like you to read very popular books. So we have Red Rising by Pierce Brown. A Song of Wraiths and Ruin by Roseanne A. Brown, and A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. So none of those Scribd picks are actually set in stone. Like I said, the only book I plan to read in November is The House in the Cerulean Sea. But if I can manage to fit in any of the other ones, I'm just going to pick them based on my mood, based on how much time I have available to read, and yes, I will be reading them all at 2x speed. So I hope that Scribd gives me more than just 4 audiobooks that I can listen to, but we will see how this month goes. I do have my Audible picks as well, so I could read 1 book this month, I could read 20 something books this month. We will see. I do need a break though from having a set TBR just because I'm a little overwhelmed right now. So I'm trying to not be. I really hope you like this very laid back TBR. It's a little bit different, but I think this is what's going to be best for me this month. So if you want to eventually see my November wrap up and see what books I was even able to read, please subscribe, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed recently. It really it means so much to me. I've been blown away just by seeing so many new people join me. So thank you so much. I am so excited to get to know every single one of you. And if you want to add me on Twitter or Instagram to chat with me more, I would absolutely love that. But for now, I will see you later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. I need Chipotle so bad. I'm so hungry. Okay, for anyone worried, Chipotle was acquired. Chips and a bowl. We're good.